What is up, guys, and welcome back. So as war has broken out in Europe, the U.S. has gained $5 on our peacetime income, bringing us up to 16, thanks to the German declarations of war. And so what we're going to do here first is we're going to roll for our peacetime income increases. We've got one for just our rearmament roll, and then we've also got 2 rolls from the Japanese declaring war on the Dutch East Indies. So let's do these real quick. We're looking for a 19, which is about a 50-50 shot of this happening. So we held a candlelight vigil to the RNG gods right before this, and we'll see how it goes. So we got a 9 and a 12, which is 21, plus a 2 is 23, which is more than what we needed. So thanks, guys. We'll subtract 4 and add 20, bringing us to a total of $39 on the U.S. income, which is very, very nice. A lot of the moves I wanted to do this turn were dependent on whether we could get over that 35 mark, so that's good. And now let's go right into our tech rolls. We're going to do jet fighters, heavy bombers, long-range aircraft, wartime economy, improved construction, and attack transports there. Let's see if we can get more than 2 this time. We got an 11, a 10, an 8. This over here is a 12 and a 9. Holy cow, my luck has finally turned, guys. So it looks like we got jet fighters on the purple one, missed heavy bombers. We did get long-range aircraft. We did get wartime economy. We did get improved construction, and we barely got attack transports. So wow, everything but heavy bombers. That is far and away better than everything we've done so far. So let's do here. Jet fighters, missed heavy bombers, got long-range aircraft, got wartime economy, got improved construction, and we got our attack transports. Excellent. Things have taken a turn for the better for the Allied rolls here. We got pretty unlucky there in the Vichy France rolls, so things are going well. Let's go over to our purchases. We'll start off here with the Chinese. They're just going to spend their $4 on a mountain infantry here. And the U.S. has some Lend-Leasing to do now that we hit 16. So we're going to buy a port upgrade for the British. We're going to buy an infantry for the Free French, because they only have a minor port there. And what is this? Is that an Afghani infantry? Who put that there? We're not doing that. There's a little inside joke that only Ozark and PK will understand. We're also going to be Lend-Leasing an infantry to the Dutch, and the Flying Tigers are going to China for $10. And since we hit our 35 income, I've also got some purchases here in the Atlantic. I didn't know if these were going to happen, so I left them off to the side, which is nice. So we're going to be upgrading a port there at Midway to a major. We're going to be upgrading the Filipino militia into an infantry for $2. We're going to be buying a militia for the Philippines, and we're going to be starting a fortification in the Philippines as well. And so those are the U.S. purchases. Looks like we have 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, $22 left over in the bank, and the Chinese obviously have $0 left over. Okay, and we've got some, I guess they're combat moves, technically, but so I can now provide convoy escorts within 3 sea zones of U.S. home country, which are all these up here, basically are the ones I'm going to do. So starting off, we'll do this one first. We've got a light cruiser and a destroyer down here from Panama. Are going to come up 1, 2, 3, 4, and go on escort duty up here in Sea Zone 21. Let's see if we can get everything else in the shot here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we've got escort duty here, 2 of them, right off the coast, just in case. And then we've also got 2 destroyers here from 30 coming out here to 22, which is 1, 2, 3 away from U.S. home country. And then we've got a destroyer from 30 here, and then this light cruiser down from 43 coming 1, 2, 3 to escort here in C zone 32 as well. So that is that for U.S. combat moves. And then we've got some non-combats over here in the Pacific. So pretty obvious here. We're going to move this guy, if I can pick him up, 1, 2, 3 out here to Wake Island. And then this transport is going to use strategic naval move to get to Hawaii. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, and he's going to stand just there outside of Hawaii. And then the U.S. Pacific Home Fleet here. We're going to move a fleet sub, a coastal sub, or excuse me, we're going to move these 2 subs out to Midway, out to this sub pin down here. Excuse me, so they're coming 1, 2 across here, and that coastal sub can make it because of the major facilities there. And then this coastal sub up in 29 is going to come 1 down to 64. We're going to have 2 battleships. Oh, just kidding, they can't actually do that. I'm sorry, guys, I messed that up. These 2 destroyers are going to come out here to Hawaii to protect this transport from those Japanese subs. And that's it. Okay, so we've got a destroyer and a transport still up in 29. We've got heavy cruiser, transport, 2 battleships, and a coastal sub in 64. 2 destroyers and the Filipino transport here outside of Hawaii in C zone 68. And then we've got a fleet sub and a coastal sub outside of Midway in C zone 62 here. And then of course, the Filipino destroyer will come out to Wake Island. And that's it for our non-combats, guys. We will go ahead and place units and deliver Lindleys here. So this major port is going to come replace this minor in Midway. These sub pins are a little big. I might have to get something smaller. And then of course our fortification will come here into stage 2. And then we are upgrading this militia to an infantry and then buying a new militia. And then we'll place our under construction marker for that fortification there in the Philippines. The Chinese will place their mountain infantry in Yunnan. Sorry, I missed the screen there. And then this fighter will start here in San Francisco and come across through Burma, through the Burma Road, into Yunnan. Excellent. This Dutch infantry, who is at war with a major power, the Japanese, is going to start here in New York, come across the Atlantic, and get placed here in the Netherlands, up there in Holland. Free French infantry is going to start, I guess, in the Carolinas or whatever, it doesn't really matter. And they're going to come down here across the Atlantic into Mauritania and get railed into the Free French capital of French Sudan. And then last but not least, this British port upgrade is going to come here in Nigeria. So we now have a major port there in Nigeria. Okay, and that is it. All that's left to do is collect income. So the Chinese will get their $2, one from Yunnan, one from the Burma Road. The Americans are now up to $39 of income. So give me 1 second here. I'm gonna set you down. So we've got $39 here, which will be added to the American income. And I'm gonna have to clean this up, but got a lot of ones in there because I was being funny with the Iran stuff. And that is it, guys. Check out Handbone's channel for Germany in January of 1940. I'll see you guys next time. What's up, guys? Just wanted to film a little addendum here at the end to clean some things up. So we've got the US with $61 in the bank. It was a little messy there when I put it down, so I wanted to clarify that. And then now we can come over here. We are now in January of 1940. And so the neutrals will be getting some stuff. Gotta make sure Karhala's in there up there. Okay, so Austria, Slovakia, and Bohemia obviously don't exist anymore. They're part of the German Reich, so they don't get anything. But Karhala up here gets another infantry for a total of 5 Finnish infantry in Karhala. And you can see this over here. So the Irish are getting a second militia. So they are rearming themselves to stay neutral throughout the war. West Poland doesn't exist anymore, so he won't get anything. But the Swiss, in response to German aggression, are going to build another mountain infantry, bringing them up to 4 mountain infantry in there. And they're putting a fortification here on the German border. So good for the Swiss. They want to protect their neutrality. And then normally the Turkish down here would get a fighter and a medium bomber here in January of 40, but they have been aligned by the French, and so they are now on their own. And then Yugoslavia is the last one, and they're also part of the German Reich, so they won't get anything as well. All right, so there's our January setup from the neutrals, and watch out for Handbone's video, guys. See you later.